Have you ever wondered why Google seems to love some businesses but doesn't love yours? Does Google find some businesses are just a bit more tasty? And is there a secret sauce that you can put all over your business listing so that Google suddenly loves it? Well, in this video I'm going to reveal what's in that secret sauce that I use and how any business owner can use it on their business profile, and the reason why Google will absolutely love it when it visits your profile next time. To start though, how quickly will it take for it to actually work? How quickly will I get results if I poured that secret sauce all over my profile today? Well, when I help small businesses on my one-to-one consulting, I recognise there's a few minutes are needed just to understand a bit more about that particular business. So pouring the sauce all over it isn't going to be the immediate answer. It's a bit like with a master chef. He may take a taste and say there's a little bit more seasoning needed, a bit more salt, maybe a little bit less garlic. So there may be some adjustments needed on it. Yet most things will benefit from that immediate seasoning. And the same is true with the secret sauce. It's got several ingredients in it, and I'm going to run through what those are in a moment. But each part of it is designed to just make your business profile a bit more tastier when Google next visits it, and that is going to make a big difference. So in answer to how long does it take to see results, well, it will happen immediately once Google next visits your profile, which will be in the next few days. And I've seen this work on businesses time and time again. So here you've got a business, a few days later, you notice the differences. And these are just ranking results for keywords that are used and regularly used as well. And you see it again here and again here. So this really does work. So this really isn't difficult to do. And I guess that answers the question, can anyone do this? Yes, they can. So anyone can use the source, but you sometimes just need to know where it is in your profile to do these things. And I'm going to show you how to do that. But it's worth explaining it isn't the only factor that ranks your business. In effect, it's just enhancing what's already been put there. So if you want to make sure you've put the right things in your profile already, then I do run workshops and one-to-one coaching, and I'll put the link down below if you want to contact me on that. But to appreciate how this really works, you need to first of all understand how Google works. Have you ever seen cats? If you've left some fish out, have you ever seen how cats go wild for that fish? They just go crazy over it. And that's in effect what Google will do when it sees these extra changes you're going to be making. It's going to really give it appeal so that Google puts your business in its search results and shows it on Google Maps. So what is it that makes it so tasty for Google that Google just can't resist it? Well, it's about understanding, as we mentioned, what Google's actually looking for. And this is a really important factor. Google wants your customers to be satisfied when they discover your business. So when they go to the top business profile in Google Maps or the search engine, the top 3, and they discover your business, if they're satisfied, that then is what Google wants. Google wants to directly solve their query. So if they type in a query, or they type something in the search engine or the Google Maps, and your business solves that and satisfies the customer, then you'll rank higher. And if you can do that easily, that will just put you up the rankings even quicker. So we'll come back to that in a moment. So although what I'm about to show you isn't a direct ranking signal, when you get people clicking on your business and satisfied, that indirectly tells Google through the algorithm, through the clicks, gives the signals that you've satisfied the customer. And that in turn will help you rank higher. So for example, if I'm doing a search for a car repair, I wouldn't just put car repair, but I would probably put the make of my car. So I put Volkswagen or Audi. And that in itself is another key element that would satisfy me. If I'm given garages that don't do those repairs, that's not going to satisfy me as a customer. So how does this actually work? And how does the secret sauce work with this? Well, the first part of the ingredients, as you can see here, is justifications. And that is a very important factor to satisfy your customers, and Google continues to use this. So you notice you get words in bold. These words in bold definitely will help you get clicks. And it can be based on third-party reviews. It can be based on what the customers' comments are in their reviews with you. It can be based on a menu. As you can see, it all helps to give the user an opportunity to see that you can be more helpful than the other profiles. And remember what we said, Google wants your users to be satisfied, to get answers to their questions. So in summary, help customers, and that helps you rank. So what else is in this secret sauce? Well, don't worry, I'm not going to say it's a secret and not tell you anymore. I'm going to give you all of it. So we've already looked at justifications, and notice it mentions there reviews with keywords, and also the website. Sometimes you get that as well. So if I do a search for earbuds for sale, see here it's mentioned on the website. So your website also can help with those keywords and satisfying your customers. So you've got to think in terms of what things will people be looking for, and your website, what people say, your menus, your third-party ranking tools will help you in this area too. So that's justifications. It's an important part of your ranking factor. But there's a few other things as well. Automatic and customer FAQs. So how do you get this? Well, if you go to your profile, and then if you go to your messages, and there then you've got 3 dots and it says chat settings. So you want to just go there. You turn on the chat if you haven't done so already. If you want, then you can also change your welcome message here. I'd make that again appealing to customers if it's just a default one. And then you want to add your FAQs. So if you've got FAQs on your website, you might want to add them here. But think in terms of what questions do your customers keep asking you on the chat, and then really give them something that's going to satisfy them, going to give them an answer or give them a link to your website. So you want to just then create these, but also turn on automatic FAQs too. And that's the other key, because this now with AI and intelligence, your customers will notice that you can answer a lot of their questions, and your competitors that haven't turned this on, they're not going to get the same reaction from their customers. They're not going to get that interaction from their customers, and that will gradually help you rank higher. Okay, let's look at the other thing as well. Here we've got services and dedicated pages. So how do you get to this? Well, go to your profile and then go to edit services. And there you'll then find Google may have added some services, so just make sure they're correct and make sure they're okay. And then just go through to your website. So then on your website, combine your website services and make sure all those services can be found here too. You want them to match. And the reason is again, Google then takes these services and puts them through and picks them up, and you gain authority if it finds it on your website too. And this is a key element, is don't think that your Google business profile, it's all just about your profile itself. It's also got a lot of authority from what your website says and your branding, and the two need to marry up. And I believe this is going to get even bigger in the future as Google uses AI more and more and combines your website information with your profile. So try these out and put a comment down below. Let me know how you get on. Let me know whether it's improved your ranking. Let me know what it is you actually tried. Now, I did mention how the recipe of this sauce is an indirect benefit to your ranking. But there are 37 other tips you can do directly today that will impact your ranking too. So make sure you watch this video next, and then you'll get the real benefits of another 37 tips for your business profile. So I'll see you on that video.